Hi, I'm Paul. Welcome to class. We're going to do a full body practice to help jumpstart your day. I call this an in and out style practice where we get in, we move dynamically and playfully, and we get out feeling relaxed, calm, grounded, and ready for the day. You won't need any props. All right, let's begin. Come to all fours, placing your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Extend your right leg back behind you. Lift your leg up in the air and turn your hip open. We're going to tap to the outside of the right, and then we're going to sweep it behind to the left and try to have a nice arc as you sweep it up and back. So take a breath in. Exhale, swing your right leg over to the outside of the right hand. Lift up, big arc, and now take it all the way behind and to the left. Inhale, back up 2 more times. Exhale, swing it forward. Inhale up, big arc. Exhale to the left. Inhale up, 1 more time. Over to the right. Inhale up, over to the left. Inhale up, bring your knees to the floor. Stretch your left leg back, open the hip. Take a breath in. Exhale, swing the leg to the left. Inhale up and behind to the right. Up, over to the left, just moving with your breath. Inhale up. Exhale to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Inhaling up. 1 more time to the left. And then up, over to the right. Back behind you, bring your knees to the floor. Walk your hands forward of your shoulders a few inches. Melt your chest. Lift up and back to downward facing dog. Bend a knee, pedal it out. Straighten the other leg. Back and forth a few times. Grip the floor with strong, active hands. Finger pads and mounds of fingers pressing down. Move your hips up and back. Ujjayi breath if you're familiar with it. Bend both of your knees and keeping the knees bent, walk all the way to the front of the mat. So standing forward fold, 2 fist distance apart with your feet. Legs are straight, or you could also bend your knees a little bit, even bringing hands to ankles if necessary, or even shins. Inhale, half forward fold. Reach your spine forward. Flowing with your breath, exhale and bow in. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhaling, rise all the way, reach for the sky. Grab a hold of the left wrist, lean over to the right. I like to say there's never a bad time for a side stretch. Look under the left arm. Pull on the wrist. Inhale and rise. Grab a hold of the right wrist. Leaning left, look under the right arm. Inhale, back up. Exhale and bow forward. Step your left leg back to lunge. Lower your back knee to the floor, but keep your toes tucked under. Rise up, take left hand to outer right thigh and right hand to outer left thigh. Lift up and out of the waistline and twist, looking over the right shoulder. Now you're welcome to stay here, or 3 times we're going to lift the back leg up and then lower it down. Okay, so stay as you are with back knee on the floor, or inhaling, lift left leg up. Exhale, slowly bring it down, moving with your breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 1 more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 1 more breath. Lift through the spine. Look over the shoulder. Exhale. Hands to floor. To switch legs, you could step, jump, stumble, or crawl switch. I'm going to jump switch. Back knees to the floor. Rise up. Right hand to outer left thigh. Left hand to right hamstring or outer right thigh. So you're pulling your hands into your legs, lifting up and out of the waistline to look over your left shoulder. With your next inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Inhaling, lift. Exhale it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhaling, lift, look over the shoulder. Exhale, release. Hands to floor, plank pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down, either knees to the floor or not. Chaturanga Dandasana. Point your toes. Cobra pose. Lift up. Lift through the side body. Draw your shoulders back, gripping the floor. Finger pads pressing down. Exhale. Diggity dog. Stretch up and back. Inhaling, lift your right leg up in the air. Exhale, step through to lunge. Rise up to crescent lunge with arms dangling. So back knee is off the floor. We're going to pulsate, just bouncing up and down a few times. Okay, so you can start your bounce. And we'll do it for 5, 4, feeling the glutes, oof, hamstring and quads. 2, 1. Hold steady. Let's twist. So either left arm to the outside of the thigh, hand in prayer, or left hand to floor for your twist. Looking over the right shoulder. Draw the right shoulder back. Tack the right hip back. Inhale. Slowly release. For our lizard lunge, keep your hands on the floor or bring your elbows to the floor or a block. You can even bounce a little bit here. Just getting some movement, some dynamism in through the hips and legs. It's a good word, dynamism. Okay, inhale and rise. Press it back. Dog pose. Next inhale. Lift your left leg. Exhale. Step it through. Rise up. And we'll dangle the arms. And you can start to bounce a little bit up and down. We'll do it for 5. Bigger bounces or smaller bounces. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's take it into our twist. Right arm outside of the left thigh or right hand to floor on the inside of the front leg. Squeeze your thighs in towards the midline to help stabilize the posture. Looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, slowly release. And then exhale. Find your variation of lizard. Elbows down or hands down, and maybe bounce up and down a bit. Short and sweet type practice. We're trying to bring the energy, bring focus, deep awareness, moving through the whole body. Next inhale, rise up, press back again, downward diggity dog. Ground through the arms, so the shoulders lift and the hips press up and back. Inhaling, lift the right leg. One more sequence, one more part to the flow. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Okay, with your inhale, let's rise up. Left arm goes up alongside the ear. Right hand to left hamstring or to outer thigh. And you can look straight ahead and then up just above the horizon. And exhale, bring your left hand to the floor. Let's twist open to the right. Right arm reaching for the sky. This next part can be a little bit tricky, the transition, right? Because we're going to sweep the left leg through and come to a seat. So from here, you may have to lift the right heel coming into it. Just bring left leg through swing it through, and have a seat, or however you want to get there. Just find your way as gracefully as possible into our seat, and we'll come into a happy baby position. So either cradling, not a happy baby, a baby cradle position. Cradling the knee and the foot could also hold on to the shin. Just make sure you're drawing the outer edge of the foot back. That will stabilize the knee joint. And then you can make the baby happy by rocking the baby. Lift and lengthen through your spine. From here, Kranchasana variation, either holding your foot and stretching your leg or clasping fingers behind the thigh. Lift and lengthen out of the waistline. Draw the shoulders back. Good hamstring stretch here. Resist your right hip crease towards the front of the mat. Exhaling, bend the knee. Bring your foot into a Janu Shirshasana position, aka Jani. You can widen your seat by turning the right inner thigh down and widening the buttock, and then do the same to the left. And now we'll do a twisted variation. Left hand to right knee, right fingertips on the floor behind you, or left hand could go into the right hand could go into the left hip crease as you lift and lengthen out of the waistline. And then either keep your gaze towards the back of the mat or even turn your head to look over the left shoulder. Inhale, slowly release. All right, bring your right foot to the floor. Now to transition, you could just bring hands down and work your left leg back, or you could try placing left hand down and making that same sweep back to lunge and then to down dog. So that's definitely a tricky one, a playful one, perfect for an in and out style practice. Inhaling, left leg up. Exhale, step through to lunge. Rising up, bring left hand to right hamstring or right outer thigh. Right arm alongside the ear. Deep bend in the front leg and turn your chest more to the front. Look towards the sky. Exhale, right hand to floor. Turn to the left. Left arm reaching for the sky. Definitely getting things moving here today. Look down. So remember, lift left heel if necessary, or just find your way into a seat, right leg extended out in front. And we'll cradle the baby. So left foot, no sickle to the foot. Draw the outer foot back. Either cradling between the elbows or holding on to the leg. If the hip is tighter, it might be lower to the floor. Relax your face. Good. Inhale, stretch the left leg up for our Kranchasana variation, maybe clasping fingers. Keep the chest lifting towards the sky. Shoulders draw back and left hip resists towards the front of the mat. Exhale, bend the knee, pull the foot in for our Janu Shirshasana variation, spinning the thighs in, widening the seat. And we'll twist right hand for left knee, left arm behind the back or left fingertips on the floor behind you. As we twist, looking over the left shoulder. Keep the right leg straight up and down and spread your toes. Pull the outer edge of the foot back. Inhale and release. Bring your left foot to the floor, right hand comes down, and we're lifting up, stepping back, and then come into downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the floor. One camel pose. toes tucked or pointed. Feel free to keep hands on the waistline. Lift up, shoulders back, head back. So maybe you stay just like this. You can even place a hand behind the head to help support if it's too much pressure on the neck, or go on to hands to heels or even blocks. Any variation that works for you today. Just hug your shoulder blades towards the spine. Try to open, broaden across the collarbones. Draw your shoulders back. Inhaling, rise up. Exhaling, child's pose. Just take a couple of breaths here, unwind and let go. And come onto your back. Now we'll do a happy baby. Bend your knees, hold the outer or inner feet, pull down on the feet, press the feet up into the hands. And then we'll stretch out for Shavasana. Let's turn your palms up, feet a little wider than hip bone distance apart. I'll leave you here in Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining me, and always for joining Summer and me on the mat. It's an honor to be with you. Be sure to subscribe, never miss one of the 3 classes we add to the channel each week, and hit the like button. It helps support our growth, and we're always grateful for your support. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you again real soon. Namaste.